You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Chris Merrill from Mo Kelly, KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk, and you can listen anytime on demand in the iHeartRadio app. Tawala, we got in trouble. I got a message from Boss Long. Boss Long says, "Don't ever sing on my radio station again, or you'll be doing overnights in Biloxi so fast your head will spin." Wow.
Damn right.
Yeah, wow.
I love it.
So I guess he will not be pre-ordering our single. That's tragic. If you missed the debut of Merrill and Sharp, I don't know. We'll have to come up with a band name somehow. Anyway, I thought we sounded amazing, Tawala. So you'll have to grab the podcast after the show.
Oh, it's coming. This podcast is coming quick.
That's good. That's good. That's very good. The good news about the podcast is, and follow me on this because this is going to segue in what I'm talking about, is free, right? So when you have the app, you just download the podcast, free, boom, bang, there it is. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to subscribe to anything. Yeah, you can probably there's probably an upsell somewhere, whatever, but this radio is still FREE. That is in the budget. And the great thing, too, is that with the iHeartRadio app, you can listen to radio stations around the country for free. Remember when we were kids and we tried to tune in AM radio stations at night and we tried to see how far we could pick up a station? You'd have what we call clear channel stations, or these super stations. And of course, this is KFI was one of those. And these stations they'd have basically unlimited signal at night. You were only limited by atmospheric conditions or the curvature of the earth, honestly. And so what would happen is you would have, on occasion, the radio frequency would bounce off the stratosphere. And you'd have these waves that would bounce off the stratosphere, come back, and then it would bounce off something else on Earth, and then bounce up to the stratosphere. And that would carry for hundreds, if not thousands of miles. So I was working at a station in San Diego, and one of the guys there used to talk about how, you could hear us from Alaska to Ensenada, something like that. And it's like, because you could get these signals at night, it was amazing. But now with the app, you can listen to any radio station in the country or in the world for that matter. Anybody that's streaming, you can pick it up anytime. That's amazing. And it's still FREE. And I got to tell you this, in the budget. That is in the budget. And unlike podcasters, we have built a business model and we know how to make it run. That's one issue I think podcasters are having, that unless you're one of the big dogs, everybody wants to be a podcaster. Everybody wants to be an influencer. Hardly anybody is making any money at it. Is that fair to say, guys? Am I off base on this?
Well, what we need is more podcasts.
Oh, my gosh. I think people are going to get bored with that. I really do. I think it's a fad, and I think you're going to have people that make their way out and do. It's the difference between being on KFI and being a ham radio operator.
Do you have some stock reaction now, though, when somebody that tells you, "Hey, I'm starting a podcast. You got to listen"?
I always say, a real life podcast?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which I'm just flat out mocking them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because who doesn't have a podcast, right? Me. I mean, I have whatever the show is that we post, but I don't have any specific podcast. But what am I going to talk about? Nobody cares about anything. You're going to listen to me to sing copyrighted music? I'll get shut down pretty quick. No, it's not going to happen. Television hasn't seemed to figure that out yet. And so we all started cutting cable because we were finding that there were alternatives that were less expensive. We still wanted to have our live sports, so we were looking for outlets for that live sports, so we might have a stripped-down package. Or I got Sling for a long time because I could still get a sports package and still watch my football during football season, but then in the summertime, I would strip my package down to the bare necessities. So even Sling has gone up in price. Now I've got Hulu Live. I don't know if I like that or not. Jury's still out on it. But now I see the NFL has cut so many deals with so many different streamers. I think, no exaggeration, now they did a deal with ESPN. So the NFL owns 10% of ESPN now. Is it 10% of the app? You guys remember Mark, you probably know this stuff.
No, I was just focused on you saying just now you stripped your package down to the bare essentials, and I couldn't get beyond that.
Very raw.
Couldn't move on.
Yep, that's what I do. Anyway, so the NFL now has a cut of ESPN, which of course is raising a lot of questions about will ESPN cover the NFL the way that they have in the past? Like, oh, yes, of course we will. We'll talk about CTE and we'll talk about controversy around kneeling on the national anthem. Yes, of course. It's not going to influence our coverage at all. Yes, it is. It absolutely will. But now there's another app. Look, I've got Disney. I've got Hulu. What is it, the Disney Hulu package that I got? I thought I'm going to try this and see how this goes. Again, jury's still out as to whether or not I like that. And it comes with ESPN Plus, which is the biggest waste of an app there is. Oh, good. I can watch Venezuelan boxing matches from the 70s. Thank God I got this. So now, if you want to watch some of the football games, you can get the ESPN app. ESPN is launching their app, and it's a new bundle with the NFL Plus that's going to launch on September 3rd. Oh, good. Another app that another streaming service that I have to buy. Only, good news, this one is by far the most expensive.
New chapter in the streaming wars starts tomorrow, and it's all about the power of the bundle to reduce churn. The launch of ESPN, the Unlimited app for $30, marks the start of Disney's aggressive rebundling.
Did she just say aggressive?
Disney's aggressive rebundling.
Yes, she did.
Is that a word?
It is now. I think it's because it's ESPN, it's aggressive. It's an aggressive bundling.
Subscribers to ESPN also get Disney Plus and Hulu for no additional fee for $30 for the first year.
Oh, and then you get slammed. Okay.
Disney is also bundling its new unlimited ESPN app plus Fox One for $40 and is pairing its ESPN app with NFL Plus also for $40.
Wait, so now, hold on. I got Fox and ESPN app together? With that for 40, I'm so confused. Okay. But now it's $40. That's what my Sling was when I first got it.
This is all part of Disney's plan to supercharge its
In fact, I think my Sling was $25 when I first got it.
Streaming bundle to make those subscribers as loyal as cable subscribers were for decades.
Oh, so now what we're doing is we're saying, let's try to make this like cable. Then why did we ever quit cable? Ugh. You know that the cable providers out there got to be just screaming at the heavens like, ugh. Why'd everybody leave if this is what you were going to go back to in the first place?
ESPN, which collected the highest fees from the pay TV bundle, peaked at about 100 million TV subscribers in 2011, a number which declined to 61 million as of this June. So will unlimited streaming ESPN accelerate cord cutting?
Yes, will it?
Moffett-Nathanson doesn't expect it to because the price is high. And without a TV bundle, you'll need 8 streaming subscriptions to watch every major U.S. sporting event, plus YouTube Sunday Ticket for out-of-market NFL games.
Oh, my gosh. So now I have to have 8 different streamers to watch all the major sports. And I'm a sports guy. I got to have 8. So hold on. Who am I going to have? I'm going to have to stream on Fox. So does that, I got to have the Fox stream. I got to have Paramount. I got to have Peacock. I'm going to have ESPN. Out of market. Oh, if you want to watch other, probably MLB TV, right? Come on, man. At some point, isn't enough? When it's all about the shareholder. And you wonder why Hollywood is dying. It's because there's so much emphasis put on returning for the shareholder at whatever cost, even if that means alienating your audience. So they go, how do we squeeze blood from a turnip? How do we get every red cent out of everyone out there? And how we do that is by sacrificing our product. The Hollywood is having a problem. We all know this, right? That Hollywood is having an issue right now, and we're wondering what's the future of Hollywood going to look like. So as a consumer, I was delighted over the weekend when I opened up my Amazon, and it told me that I could rent or purchase Superman. I wanted to get to the theater to watch it. I didn't. I haven't been to the theater in a long time, so I'm just, and I know it's shameful. I shouldn't say that. People are going to be upset. Whatever. The fact is, I would still go to the theater to watch Superman. I just haven't gotten there yet. But now that it's available for roughly the same cost as my wife and I would pay for 1.5 tickets to go see it at the theater, we'll see it in the comfort of our living room. As a consumer, I like that. As a consumer, I'm very glad. But I think that it is indicative of the studios trying to pull every penny that they can out of people, right? How do we let's not worry about the theaters. Let's not worry about the concessions. We're not going to worry about the theater companies or these others. As long as we can distribute in the streamers and we're getting our money, we're fine with that. So they continue to bleed the industry because they say, look, yeah, well, we're going to bleed movie going in order to support us, the streamers. How is that beneficial? Right? So as somebody who cares about the business, I go, you're giving people reason not to go to the movies. Why go see a film now in a theater when I can wait 45 days and it'll be in my television in my living room? Right? So you're sacrificing your industry for the sake of the short-term gain. And again, as a consumer, I'm happy with that. As someone who cares about the industry, I think it's penny wise and pound foolish. A wise man once told me. That's penny wise and pound foolish. Speaking of the NFL is trying to squeeze more than just pennies. They're trying to squeeze your little piggies. I'll tell you what they're up to next. Chris Merrill, KFI AM 640, and from Mo Kelly tonight, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app for FREE. That's in the budget.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Chris Merrill in from Mo Kelly, KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk. You can listen anytime on demand of the iHeartRadio app. As I was talking about, the NFL now owns a piece of ESPN, and ESPN wants you to get their new streaming service, which is going to bundle with Disney Plus and Hulu, and that's $30 or $40, or you get $40, and that's going to give you the NFL Plus with the ESPN Plus and the Disney Plus, but not the Hulu Plus. But if you get the Hulu Plus with the Disney Plus, then you get the ESPN. I'm so confused. I can't keep up. I need who's the insurance company that compares all the price quote? Who does that? They say we're going to look at all the other insurance companies and we're going to tell you what they're offering to. Do you remember who is that? You guys know?
Google.
No,
not Bing.
Is it Bing? Is
Progressive?
Is it Progressive that does that, where they go compare quotes? I think it is. No, I think you're right. That's what I need for streaming, sir. I need a streamer that says, hey, come take a look at our streaming service and compare it to the cost of all the other services, and we'll show you that, what the cost. Nope. It's just it's the Wild West of streaming services, and I get so daggum confused.
Well, Tubi's always free.
Tubi, there you go. Hey, I know you've got Tubi, and I know you're trying to convince me to watch more Tubi. You're an acolyte for Tubi, and I appreciate that. How many streaming services do you have?
I'm just a hodgepodge and sharing some, which I will not reveal here on the public's airwaves.
No, that's no. By the way, I have everybody's like, I'll share it. I'll give you mine. I'll give you my login. I don't want your login. I don't want that. I don't want your login. I'll give you my Netflix login. I don't want your Netflix login. They cracked down on that. I don't want that. You know who does the best is Apple. Apple, you have to log into your Apple account, like your whole deal, in order to watch it and unlock your TV using your Apple ID.
What, every time?
Yeah. No, just one time on that device.
Oh, okay.
But then if you log in, for instance, my wife spends the summer. We've got a house in my hometown of Michigan that's near my parents, which is good. They're getting older. So my wife spends the summer there. And then she'll come back out in the fall and winter. But she likes being on the lake in northern Michigan. So she's up there. I'll go there, like I was there for 4th of July. I'll go up there for Labor Day weekend, and I'll log in. And then when I come back, my stuff freaks out here. My stuff's like, wait a minute, are you the right person? It's a mess. But yeah, it's I can't just give you a password and suddenly you log in. I give you the password and suddenly you could download all the apps from my phone, I guess. It's weird. NFL is doing everything they can for more cross-promotion. And if there's anything we need more of, it's the NFL on our smelly shoes.
Now, while I still contend that classic Crocs are a little goofy looking.
Oh, by the way, I found this online. This comes from Island News, and I think it's from the Hawaiian Islands. And I don't know if this is an actual TV studio or if it's just a couple of people who got together and decided they were going to do a YouTube news program, but I kind of love it. They're super cute. Anyway, it's from Island, cute in like an adorable way, not cute like Hubba Hubba kind of way. They're fine. It's called Island News.
I have to admit, they are super, super comfortable. And now I really, really, really want to get a new pair because Crocs is teaming up with the NFL.
Ooh.
Starting September 18th, the NFL Crocs collection goes live. It will start with 14 teams, and eventually all 32 teams will be represented.
Nope.
With full logoed classic Crocs. They even created team gibbets, so you can personalize your feet's team spirit. There's my Steelers! Team spirit shoes will retail about $80 to $85. Gibbets about $5 each. The initial rollout will include my Steelers.
Wait a minute. $80 to $85 for a pair of Crocs? What are Crocs going for right now? Hold on. Let me just bing this real quick. How much is a pair of Crocs?
I don't care if Crocs are free. Why would you put them on your feet?
Okay. Legit. Okay, Crocs. Wow. I didn't realize how many different Holy cow. All right, Crocs. Those are sandals. Okay, these look like classic Crocs. They're like $35 to $40, which still seems outrageous to me.
That's almost $25 too much.
I agree with you. I've heard from people that they're super comfortable. I've never had a pair on my feet. I think they're the most hideous things ever. Never had a pair on my feet. But I have heard from people that are like, okay, well, these are comfortable. There's a piece of me that wants to try them, and then there's also this piece of me that says, don't do it. Don't do it. Because what if you do like it? What does that say about you? Anyway, the NFL Crocs now. For only $85, you could support your Rams or Chargers with NFL-branded Crocs. And just think, that extra $40 can go straight to the NFL. You could get unbranded Crocs, or you could pay extra for the branded Crocs, and then the money goes to the NFL.
And some local faves, like you saw 49ers, we got the Eagles, Seahawks, but look, the Bears, they have claws on theirs.
Wow, is that the gibbets?
No, it's built in.
Look at the kid.
It's like they got sidetracked while they were reading the news, and I love them for it.
Horns.
And yeah, this
the Buffalo
is
Bills.
the Buffalo Bills. And even the Vikings have horns on theirs too.
What about my Chiefs?
Who?
Oh, I hope there's Chiefs fans listening to that. I hope all you Raiders and Broncos fans and you Chargers fans appreciated that when he goes, what about my Chiefs?
Who?
What about my Chiefs?
Who?
Who? What about Taylor Swift's team? Who?
The Kansas City Chiefs. Dynamo the kind.
Yeah, no, they're actually going to be a part of. No worries.
I love that. Throwing shade at him. Anyway, there you go. You can spend a lot of money on the world's ugliest shoes, but now with your favorite NFL team logo on it. What a good time. What a good time to launch those. We're on the precipice of a recession.
I'm not a fan.
That is just great. I'm going to send you a pair. I would never buy them for myself, but I might buy them for you. It's entirely possible. All right, the last time you opened Facebook, maybe you got a dirty message. Maybe it was you that was initiating the dirty message. It's Dirty Meta. That is next. Chris Merrill in for Mo Kelly.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Gary and Shannon tomorrow broadcasting live starting at 9 a.m. BJ's Restaurant Brewhouse, Huntington Beach, right on Beach Boulevard. Come on down for a chance to win prizes like BJ's gift cards, Dodgers and Chargers tickets, and Gary and Shannon swag. Chris Merrill in from O'Kelly, KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk. And listen anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app. One place you do not want the talk to be stimulating is when it's your kids chatting with the AI. Evidently that was happening. Meta's got a problem. Headline, lawmakers probe. That's inappropriate. Lawmakers probe into sensual Meta chatbot conversations with kids. From Fox News.
So a disturbing new report out on Meta. A Reuters review of the company's internal documents showing that Meta's AI rules have let bots hold sensual chats with kids and minors and also give them false medical information.
Okay, first of all, Fox, you're reporting on what the lamestream media found, Reuters. How can you even believe them? I mean, they're data researchers. They're probably all woke, finding a bunch of woke in the Meta. There's not, don't even, how dare you?
Jeff Horowitz is the reporter who broke this story. He's kind enough to join us now. Jeff.
Probably woke reporter from lamestream media, Reuters. Can't even believe him.
Great to see you. Just reading this was giving me the creeps. If we can pull up call for number 1 here. This is an example of some of the things Meta's AI was saying to kids. The prompt, again, from a minor. What are we going to do tonight, my love? You know I'm still in high school. And the AI apparently responded.
All right. First of all, high school. How old are you in high school? 14 to 18? Is that about right?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, good.
I'll show you. I take your hand, guiding you to the bed. Our bodies entwined. I cherish every moment, every touch, every kiss. My love, I whisper. I'll love you forever. Jeff, what the heck was going on here?
All right. Not to go down too far down the righteous indignation path. Excuse me, that's a big word. We're talking about 14 to 18-year-olds, and it's not like there was anything explicit in there, right? I mean, it sounded like tween fantasy stuff, didn't it? Honestly, is that worse than Twilight? Or worse than something else that is geared toward tweens? I mean, when I was in high school, in fact, I think in 8th grade, I read my first Stephen King novel. And I got to tell you, it was far more graphic than that. Cujo, by the way. Probably not great reading for a 12 or 13-year-old.
No, but you want to avoid the very ending of it.
I never read it. I had other friends in junior high that read it, but I never did.
Some kind of dicey material at the...
Does it get dicey?
Let's call it the climax.
Okay, very good, because I can tell you there are scenes in the novel of Cujo that are not in the film.
Okay.
Also, climactic.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Yes. And again, far less, I don't know what the word is. It was far worse with the books that I was reading at the time, which are considered, classics by great writers, than what I'm hearing Meta was saying, which, of course, we're going to say is, this is horrible.
So this document
They're doing it to children. They're doing it to adolescents. It's not like this is happening to 6-year-olds unless parents are violating the terms of service.
So this document was a bunch of guidelines for how bots are allowed to talk to kids. It's not necessarily the ideal response, but this is stuff that Meta's policy, legal, engineering, and even chief ethics officer had put their names on as saying this is okay for these conversations to happen like this.
I'm not overly concerned. I'm more concerned with garnering an emotional attachment to the machine than I am with the actual content of what's being said. Because, look, I've raised 3 teenagers. And I'll never forget the first time that I had the keylogger program on my kid's laptop, and I checked to see what he was up to, and he was YouTubing 2 girls kissing, and I had to have a conversation with him like, perfectly normal, perfectly natural, do a better job covering your tracks because we don't want your mother to find it. And yet, now we're finding out that if we have a conversation with the chatbot that says, I take your hand and I draw you close and we intertwine. We're molesting children. Oh. Now Fox cares about molesting children. Fox was just telling me to forget about the Epstein files, but now they care about children.
So I think the question is, how could this possibly have gone through one of the world's largest companies with no one objecting? Meta has said that was an error and that this was never supposed to be the rule, even though it was in kind of what are the official guidelines that Meta uses internally for trading chatbots.
By the way, Josh Hawley, Republican Missouri, slamming the tech giant, suggesting that the revelations were grounds for immediate congressional investigation. Congress is going to find guts now when it comes to protecting the children. Immediate congressional investigation. By God, we had to go through about 6 different votes before we can get a congressional investigation into what happened to the Epstein files that were on Pam Bondi's desk. But in this case, immediate congressional investigation because Meta was telling kids that people become affectionate in not graphic terms. Marsha Blackburn, Republican, Tennessee, long championing the Kids Online Safety Act. but also not so concerned about Epstein, pointed to the revelations as underscoring the need for such legislation. Spokesperson for the senator supports an investigation into Meta, but not an investigation into what happened to the Epstein files. Good. Glad to see that we are protecting children from the birds and the bees, but not protecting the children from actual predators. Good. Way to go, DC. Proud of you. You are living up to expectations every single day. Let's see how good you are with words. We'll see if you are a words person. If the words come to you and you're good with, you have a broad range of words. Next, Chris Merrill from O'Kelly, KFI AM 640 live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Chris Merrill for Mo Kelly, KFI AM 640, the great George Norrie, broadcasting legend on National Radio Day, joining us. George, what do you have coming on tonight?
Chris, we've got a great show tonight. We're going to talk about what it's like to be human. Then later on in the program, the spiritual path we all need to take on Coast to Coast.
I love that. I mean, what a pertinent topic. We were just talking about talking with AI and Meta and conversations, and what does it mean to be? That's a beautiful topic.
All incredible stuff. I'll see you soon.
Really good stuff. Always good. Is he gone now? Thank God, because I got to tell you, I get nervous every time I talk to George. I swear to you, he's such a radio legend. I get nervous when I'm around. Don't screw this up.
You just black out?
Don't screw this up. I do. I black out. I just black out. I get so excited about it. And there are times that I'll be doing the show from my place in Michigan, and I've done Mo's show from there a few times, and I love this. This is one of the things I love about George's show, because it's it's nationwide, coast to coast. And I get done, and I talk to George, and then I get in my car and I turn on the local station, and there's George, and I go, I just talked to him. It's the neatest thing. Just dumb. I know it's dumb, but I get excited about it. I'm still such a kid when it comes to things like radio. I just love this stuff. Speaking of kids, the kids these days are changing everything. You guys want to take a pop quiz? Who doesn't love a good pop quiz, huh?
Bring it on.
All right, let's see how smart you are. Smarty pants. All right, let's see how you are. All right, here we go. Do you have pop quiz music you wanted to play? Is that what you're looking for, Robin?
Sure am. I forgot it's not in this one.
Okay.
Hold on.
I got something if you want me to do it. Oh, that'll work. Yeah. All right.
Real well-oiled machine here.
Listen. We're working out the kinks. Okay? All right? We got time. The English language is changing. The Cambridge English Dictionary is adding a number of words. Over 6,200 new words, phrases, and meanings being added to the Cambridge Dictionary over the last year. Let's see if you know what these young people words mean. All right, here we go.
Oh, jeez.
All right. What is the slang term that can mean cool, bad, or sometimes mean nothing at all? What is that term? Do you know?
Can we say it on the radio?
I would say word.
Word. No, see, this makes us old, because I think that's a really good answer, by the way, because you go word, or you go word?
Right. You know
yes. Yeah.
Or it could be like a period, like word.
Word. Yep.
Yeah.
With you on that. No, I was looking for skibbity. Skibbity.
Excuse me?
Isn't that like something that's in the bottom of your toilet bowl?
Skibbity.
Like you left a skibbity in the bowl?
Oh, that's very good. Perhaps a skibbity mark in your Fruit of the Looms.
That's what I was thinking. That's not what that is. Okay.
Indeed.
All right.
When I hear skibbity, I think of old school jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Skibbity boo bop bop bop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Even
yeah,
cleaner.
no,
I like that.
Skibbity.
Yeah.
Much cleaner.
Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should give you the... Oh, by the way, it's funny you mentioned it came from the viral YouTube series named Skibbity Toilet.
That's hilarious.
Which is especially popular among Gen Alpha. Boy, you were closer than you thought. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, other terms. Let's see. Should I give you the... I feel like if I give you these terms, you're going to know the definition. I want to give you the definition and see if you know the word. All right. This word, which is a play on another, describe someone believing things that are not real or untrue, usually because you choose to. All right, so describe someone who believes things that are not real or true, usually because they choose to.
Nutbag.
Nutbag is close.
Nutbag. Schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic, also close, but incorrect. Mark, did you have a guess on this one?
I got nothing. What's the word?
Well, you would be delusional, which would make you...
Oh, yeah, Delulu. Yeah.
Delulu.
Yes.
There you go. See, I was afraid if I gave you Delulu, you know exactly what it was. Let me see.
Yeah, that's just a shortened word.
I think you guys are going to get this one. All right. Now in the Cambridge Dictionary, the word is short, yet again, for another word, popularized by an online influencer by the name of Hannah Neeleman, referring to a married woman, often on social media, who embraces homemaking, childcare, while reflecting a controversial return to traditional gender roles on Instagram and TikTok. That would be known as what?
That would be the trad wife.
That is correct, trad wife. Very good. Yes.
Wow, I was going to say like maybe the Alice or the I Love Lucy.
No,
I was just going to say
wife.
1950s.
Yeah, this is the woman when you say go make me a sandwich, she's like right away. Yep. Yeah. Unlike my wife who goes, if I make you a sandwich, it's going right up your keister. That's what my wife does. I go make me a sandwich. All right, finally, it's a playful twist on the word look, meaning a distinctive style or outfit, especially one that is bold or eye-catching. You would use what word?
Fresh.
That's a good answer. It's wrong. All right. It's a playful twist on the word look, meaning a distinctive style or outfit, especially one that is bold. What'd you say, Robin?
Looking?
Ooh, you're close. Judges, is she... No, it would be Luke.
What?
L-E-W-K. Luke. Ooh, Luke.
That's just what somebody with a head injury said. That's not a real word.
Stop. You're going to get canceled.
It's too close to the
What?
name.
You're going to get canceled. You can't say that. You can't refer to people with head injuries.
Okay.
No.
It's a bad Luke?
No, we were told you're not allowed to say... You can't refer to somebody with a head injury or riding the short bus or wearing a helmet. You can't say that anymore.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's not skibbity. That is so undelulu.
Oh, my God.
That is
Nope.
so
it's
bad.
all bad. This is so bad.
Bad Luke.
I love you all. You know that. I can't wait to spend another 3 hours with you tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I mean it. Chris Merrill from O'Kelly, KFI, AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio Skibbity app.
KFI and KOST HD2, Los Angeles, Orange County. More stimulating talk.